Hi, I'm John Boston from Trackschool. In this video we're going to talk about the importance of safe distances between vehicles when we're out on the highway, and also understanding that the distances need to increase as speeds increase. Let's jump in and go for a drive. Another example of travelling safely on roads is keeping a safe gap to the car in front. So here we've got a vehicle that's come to a complete stop. We've been able to get onto the brakes and avoid a rear-end collision with that car in front. That's because as the speed increases, understand our gap between cars needs to increase as well. If you remember, we're supposed to keep a 3-second gap between cars in the dry and 4 seconds in the wet. So there we were travelling around about 80 kilometres an hour. So we actually had nearly a 90-metre gap between us and the car in front. So that was able to save us from a huge accident, having run up the back of a Hyundai iMAX. A lot of people don't leave those gaps, so understand you're putting yourself at risk and you're underprepared. Something else that we're going to demonstrate in regards to keeping safe distances between cars in front is what happens when you actually increase speed. So now we're travelling around about 100 kilometres an hour. So what we've done on purpose is actually increase the gap to the car in front. So you can see there that car's come to a complete stop in around about 50 metres from the time they got onto the brake. And we didn't have to jam on the brakes or activate our ABS, and we've been able to pull up safely well within before having an accident in the back of that Hyundai iMAX. So understand, the more speed, the more distance that you travel in time, the bigger the gap that we need to take. So other factors that you need to also think of is just your simple reaction time. It takes around about 1 second for a person to react. At 100 kilometres an hour, you're travelling around about 30 odd metres every single second. So when you start doing the mathematics, you can see why a lot of rear-enders occur out in the roads, and it's the biggest accident that we have out here in Australia, rear-end accidents. You should always make sure your brakes are up to the task and serviced or inspected regularly. At Trackschool, we use Bendix brakes on all of our driver training vehicles.
Bendix. Put your foot down with confidence.